What's going on, guys? It's Nate here, back again with another video. Today we're reporting live from the home arcade here in the backyard. Thought we'd try a little bit of a different scenery this time around. So let's dive right into what we're here to talk about, and that is I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. Obviously, that's not what's playing behind me. This is the original I Know What You Did Last Summer, but this is a direct sequel to I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And guys, I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a spoiler-free review. Not gonna be any spoilers. I will do a spoiler review later on down the road after more of you have seen it. I know the movie just opened a couple days ago. But guys, I honestly didn't have high expectations for this one. I wasn't super impressed by the trailer, and also, you know, the early buzz surrounding the movie was not great. It was very divisive, to say the least. And I am happy to report that personally, I love the movie. Guys, I was blown away. I thought it was fantastic. They did an amazing job. This is really, in my opinion, all you could possibly want from a horror reboot where it's been 27 years since there was an entry in the franchise. Not counting that one that everybody forgets about, but there's a good reason it's forgotten about, and that is I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, which, let's face it, was awful. Now, talking about this new one, it really does a really good job of staying true to the storyline and the history that's created in the original, and then, you know, taking a little step further in the sequel, and also bringing back old characters. I thought they did a great job with bringing back the legacy cast. And it was just great, guys. This movie was awesome. It's a full-blown, super fun slasher movie. It looks like a movie. You know, so many movies these days, I feel like they don't even look like movies anymore. They look like TV shows almost. And, you know, this really looked and felt cinematic. So I thought, I mean, it was great. You could absolutely tell that the writer-director is a huge fan of the original films, and they definitely put a lot of love into this movie. I thought the performances were great, even from the newer cast. You know, I see a lot of people saying, like, oh, the new characters, they're so annoying. Well, they're not supposed to be, you know, we're not supposed to relate to them. Like, a lot of us are now, you know, a lot of us who grew up when the original two films came out, you know, we're up there now. You know, we're in our 30s, we're in our 40s, maybe even our 50s. You know, and these are teenagers. So, you know, I feel like we're kind of at the point where it's like, yeah, they're kind of supposed to be annoying. Like, we didn't find the characters in the original film annoying because we were teenagers when it came out. So we identified with them, we related to them. Well, now we're adults. So we should be identifying and relating to the adult characters in the film, such as Julie James, played magnificently again by Jennifer Love Hewitt, and Ray Bronson, played amazingly again by Freddie Prinze Jr. Great to see Freddie back in another movie. Great to see Jennifer Love Hewitt back in a movie, and great to see them back in those iconic roles. But yeah, in general, it's like, you know what, the new characters, they're teenagers. We're not supposed to really identify them. They're going to be a little annoying. That's you know, that's just how it is. That's how I look at that. It drives me nuts. You know, it's just a pet peeve of mine when, you know, somebody that's like in their 50s is doing a review for a teen slasher, like a new one, and they're basically saying, oh, it's, you know, the characters are so annoying, and oh, they're this and that. It's like, yeah, well, you're 50 years old, man. Like, you're not 17. You know, you're not going to identify them. You're going to find them super freaking annoying. I'm sure my parents found the characters the teen characters in some of these movies that came out when I was a kid and a teenager that I identified with, I'm sure they thought they were annoying. They were probably like, wow, these kids are stupid. Like, what are they doing? So having said that, I think that is a baseless claim against the film that, you know, the characters, the new characters are annoying. But overall, the kills are amazing. The slasher element is played to perfection. The mystery is done really freaking well. It absolutely keeps you guessing. If you have not had any of this spoiled for you, I promise you, you will be engaged in the mystery and you will keep guessing. And there are many red herrings in this that threw me off personally. And I think they did a really good job with it. And lastly, I just want to talk about that ending. You know, there's a lot of people that say, oh, well, the ending was so divisive. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I personally love the ending. I loved the twist. And again, without getting too specific, I will say that this movie had the balls, and this is coming from me, this movie had the balls to do something that even the Scream franchise over the course of 6 movies has not had the balls to do yet. Take that with a grain of salt, take that for what it's worth, but I promise you there is a twist in this movie that not even the Scream franchise has ever done in the course of 6 movies. Obviously, we have a 7th coming out. Could they do something like it? Possibly. But I gotta say, we're gonna have to give it to I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025 for being the one that did it first. And I will talk about what this specific, because there's a lot of twists in this movie, but I will talk about the specific twist I am referring to in the upcoming spoiler review, and I will point out and explain exactly why it is something that even the Scream films have never done over the course of 6 films. And I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. They just did it. I was shocked. My jaw was on the floor. And yeah, it changes everything. It's a game changer. Again, this is all my opinion. You don't have to agree. You can hate the movie. That's fine. You can think it was dumb. You could think the twist was horrible. The ending sucked. You think all that. You know, this is just one guy's opinion. But really, I really hope you guys do go out and support this movie. We want this movie to do well. You know, it's only going to help us continue to get these newer slasher films. And, you know, it's going to help the Scream franchise, too, at the end of the day. Like, if slashers keep doing really well at the box office and being popular, it's not going to hurt. It's only going to help. So, guys, please go out and support this movie. If you're even just a little bit curious, you know, I highly, highly recommend you check it out in theaters. Show it your support. Don't wait for 6 months when it's streaming, you know, for free somewhere. Just go see it. Have a good time. Whether you love it or hate it, I promise you'll at least have fun watching it. All right, guys? Take care, everybody. See you on the next one.